Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. So as you know, in Paterson, we prioritize our parks, and we're happy to have partners like Passaic County, and of course, Habitat, and Wells Fargo, and the Friends of Paterson Parks. To date, we've invested approximately $20 million in improving our parks, and that doesn't even include Hinchliffe Stadium,
Right. Yes.
which is our signature and legacy project. And stay tuned, we're teasing it. Tuesday, major announcement. I'm not going to tell you what it is. No spoiler alert here. Just see for yourselves on Tuesday at 11 a.m. But nevertheless, we're not here to talk about Hinchliffe. We're here to talk about Clinton Street and this park, which has been an eyesore for far too long, in a neighborhood that deserves far better than what they've gotten. And so we're really encouraged by the fact that Habitat has stepped up to the plate and prioritized this park right behind School 4, right near School 28. And as you can see, school children need somewhere to play, and we need Clinton Street residents to enjoy play space right here in their neighborhood. Habitat has done a bang-up job of making sure that these homes have improved with high-quality housing stock. And what better way to put a bow on all of the work that they've done than to give the gift of a new and improved Clinton Street Park. And so we are encouraged to have someone like Stephen Keyhays, who literally has been laboring in the vineyard, advocating every which way to try to find funding for this park, who's been in my office more times than my business administrator. That's saying a lot. She's in my office like 3 times a day. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present to you our friend, our fighter, Stephen Keyhays, Habitat for Humanity. Paterson Habitat for Humanity. We'll get him, Steve. You can do it.
Thank you, Andre, and thank you all of you for being here today. This project really started about 5 years ago through a community planning process. The community made it clear that we had to do something about this property. This is a 1-acre lot here that draws the type of behavior that you really don't want your families to live around, and neither do we. And so through the cooperation of funders such as Wells Fargo, the Friends of Paterson Parks, the State Neighborhood Revitalization Tax Credit Program, and their corporate sponsors, we've been able to accrue enough funds to build a park here.
Passaic County.
How can I forget the county? Forgive me.
Check isn't out. It's still
The
wet.
Passaic County's been a major leader on this thing, and I do apologize for not bringing them up.
That's why I'm here.
I appreciate that. We've been very...
It's not Abbott and Costello time. Keep going, please. Come on now. He's on first. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm on second here.
Yeah. What's on third? Third base.
I don't know who's on third.
That's right.
Anyway, so we're going to have a groundbreaking here this afternoon. We hope to hire we will have a contractor here breaking ground within the next month, and we hope to complete this project by late winter. And hopefully next spring, perhaps around May 15th, we'll be able to have a ribbon cutting here, and we'll have a nice celebration of the opening of this park. This park serves as a catalyst for this neighborhood. We've been talking to the schools and to the daycare centers and some of the other arts groups and community groups about activating this park, because Paterson Habitat understands that it's more than just making a park on a vacant lot. It's programming, and if we don't program this park and make it an integral part of this community, it'll become another vacant lot, and we can't have that.
There you go.
The park is designed with crime prevention methodologies,
Right.
So the lighting will be improved in here. There'll be a way to have police to do patrols through here. The line of vision will be cleared, and we hope to turn this property right around and make it the real asset to this community that we all hope it would. As I mentioned earlier, we have strong support of Passaic County commissioners. I needed reminded, but I do thank you. And I'd like to introduce Commissioner Pat Lepore.
Very.
Did you just talk about the amenities?
Yeah. I was gonna say
Oh, I'm sorry. Sure. Yeah. So here's how the park is good. Here's the amenities that'll be included in the park. The area that we're standing right now will be a lawn. There'll be a paved area where there'll be children's playground equipment. There'll be a water feature in the corner, but I think perhaps the most important to activating the park is there's a retaining wall that we envision as an amphitheater. We've been talking to performing arts groups, the Paterson Poetry Council and others. We'd like to be able to activate this park through the arts and bring arts and strengthen arts in this community. We envision Music Mondays, Theater Thursdays, or something along those lines to make this
good.
to make this, to bring arts to the community, let them a place to express yourself, and to really to make this place shine.
There you go.
ADA compliant.
It will be all ADA compliant. There's going to be no structures on the park, but everything else will be open and available to those that need help.
Yeah.
Well, this property have long drawn unwanted behavior. It wasn't too long ago that a murder victim was found in this park. If you come here after a busy weekend, you'll see what I mean. And the folks that live around here have been living with this for a long time. We look at it as another step to creating a stronger neighborhood, and we've been building in this neighborhood 38 years. We've helped over 300 families, but we understand that you need to do more than just build homes. You need safe and healthy homes in safe and healthy neighborhoods, and so that's what this is all about. This is trying to build the neighborhood up. This is a major part, the first major project of our community development organization, and we have plans for others. My name is Steve Keyhays. My last name is spelled Kehayes. I am Director for Community Development, Paterson Habitat for Humanity.
The water feature you mentioned, is that a splash pad? Because I know people are going to ask.
Yeah, it's a splash pad. It'll be in the corner over there.
You know who's going to ask.
I do know. There's been a strong interest in the splash pad. That's what the mayor's alluding to. And there, perhaps in the future we'll make it larger, but right now we're going to get something down here for the kids to relax and cool off in the hot weather, because as you all know, cities like Paterson become heat islands, very uncomfortable in the warm weather. So we need to help alleviate that stress.
Good job.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Good job.
County Commissioner Pat Lepore.
All right, good morning, everyone.
Steve.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate Steve and the Habitat for Humanity group for all the wonderful things that they do, not only here on Clinton Street, but throughout the city of Paterson. We're proud to be a partner in all your efforts. We also need to acknowledge our DCA commissioner here. They were able to secure funding from the New Jersey Neighborhood Rehabilitation Tax Credit Program, which they administer. Of course, the county commissioners, my colleagues, John Bartlett and Terry Duffy here. The other person I need to acknowledge is Jessie from the, there she is, from the Passaic County Open Space Commission there, who basically takes point for the commissioners and helps organize all these things that go on here. And our partners at Wells Fargo for what they do for this facility. And of course, I'd be without.
Sandy Lawson from the commission is here.
And we have one of the commission members, Sandy Lawson's here. Thank you, John.
Sandy.
And this is what we do here in Passaic County. The commissioners, we do everything that we possibly can to enhance all the recreational parks, all the pocket parks throughout Passaic County. But as Steve alluded to, especially in Paterson and Passaic, these are areas that need our dollars, if you will, to enhance recreational opportunities such as this park for the children of Paterson and Passaic County. So with that, I'm just proud to be part of this whole effort along with my colleagues. I want to thank Mayor Saya for his partnership. He's always there when we ask him to be for all these phenomenal endeavors. So thank you very much for your coming in. Everybody else?
It was either Commissioner Terry Duffy or Commissioner John Bartlett. Would you like to say a few words?
No, we're good.
Or both?
We're
Okay.
good.
Let's have a round of applause for Commissioner John Bartlett and Commissioner Terry Duffy. Scott Millard, our Executive Director, has just joined us. Scott, please, come on. Come forward. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thanks, Mayor. Welcome. My name is Scott Millard. I'm the CEO of Paterson Habitat for Humanity, and it is such a pleasure to be here today with our community, our team, and our partners. Today is a day I think many doubted would ever come.
Yeah.
A day where we take an important and long-awaited step forward in helping the Northside neighborhood become a neighborhood of choice. Paterson Habitat for Humanity began working in the Northside in 1987, right across the street from where we stand today. And over the past 35 years, we've built 175 homes in this neighborhood. But what?
Come on.
Thank you.
That's a round for applause.
Impressive.
But what we've realized over those 35 years and those 175 homes is that homes are not enough.
Yeah.
Homes are the beginning. Safe, stable homes, without them, we can't revitalize a community. But if we want to revitalize community, the home is just the beginning. For our homeowners and communities to be successful, we also need quality education, quality jobs, quality healthcare, and quality recreation opportunities. And recreation space has been sorely lacking in this community for too long, with only 2 small parks to serve a community of over 10,000 people. When we completed our first comprehensive community-led neighborhood planning effort a decade ago, outdoor recreation, and specifically this lot, were identified as crucial needs by our community. And it's taken 10 years, but today we're ready to take a significant step forward in turning this blighted lot, too long a space of violence and abuse, into a space of delight, rest, and play for this community. And that's not all we're here to celebrate today. Today we are thrilled to announce another expansion in our revitalization efforts for this community. Today, Paterson Habitat for Humanity is launching our Northside Critical Repair Program, which will help preserve the affordable housing stock in this neighborhood for current and future residents. And we would not be here today if it weren't for many people. First and foremost, we would not be here if it were not for this community. A community who has a vision, a community who didn't relent, a community who showed up and participated in community meetings and planning sessions to advocate and design the future of this space. And we would not be here without the hard work and dedication of our Paterson Habitat staff, who has tirelessly and relentlessly pursued the goals outlined in the revitalization plan for this neighborhood. And we also wouldn't be here without the support of our city, our county, and our state partners. I'd specifically like to thank Mayor Saya and his vision for Paterson Parks.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank Passaic County Director James and the commissioners for their support of our work through the County Open Space Program. I'd also like to thank the State of New Jersey Neighborhood Revitalization Tax Credit Program, which is truly the catalyst for the revitalization work that we are doing in this community. I'd like to thank our friends from the DCA who are here with us today.
Okay. Yes.
And all of our corporate partners who buy the tax credits, who invest in other philanthropic ways, specifically Wells Fargo, who's sponsoring our groundbreaking today. Wells Fargo has been a partner with Paterson Habitat for over 15 years, investing over $500,000, hundreds of hours of volunteer labor into our home building and neighborhood revitalization efforts. And we're thrilled to have them here today as part of the kickoff of their Welcome Home initiative. Thank you. And I would now
Thank you. Thank you, Scott. Let's have another round of applause, a rousing round of applause for Scott, who is a visionary leader. We talked about laboring in the vineyard. I remember when you and Steve came to my office. This was a project multiple years in the making.
Yeah.
And today, I mean, I don't want to sound premature, but we could declare victory for this neighborhood in the North Side. Because I can dovetail on what you were saying. You and Steve didn't necessarily want to get too granular, but there was a certain element that was attracted to this eyesore that this neighborhood did not need and will never need. And what they need is a first-class park, and that's what we're going to give to the neighborhood here. It was alluded to earlier. We have from Wells Fargo, Thomas Portures. I practiced all morning trying to get his surname. Muy bien. Bravo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Thomas from Wells Fargo, thank you.
Thank you.
And I do bank with Wells Fargo.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the business.
And I'll get you more. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, Duffy. Thank you. Duffy,
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. My name is Tomás Porturas,
Yes.
and I am the Senior Community Relations Consultant for Wells Fargo here in this beautiful state, the state of New Jersey. I'm honored to have this opportunity to say a few words about Habitat and the amazing work they do for families across the city and in communities in the county of Passaic. I want to thank all the elected officials, dignitaries, and also I want to thank, by the way, I want to take a moment to thank our Wells Fargo Community Relations leader, AJ, came from far away to be here with us, and my manager, Chrissy Moore, also for being here today with us. Thank you all. We are here to commemorate not one but three important initiatives for Paterson. Firstly, we are thrilled to celebrate the groundbreaking of the Clinton Street Park. Through our $119,000 investment via the state of New Jersey's Neighborhood Revitalization Tax Credit Program, this site will be completely rehabilitated, transformed into a vibrant, beautiful green space for the entire community to enjoy. We are here to commemorate the Wells Fargo Welcome Home Initiative, which is an enterprise-wide initiative rooted in employment engagement. It is an opportunity for our employees to join Wells Fargo's commitment to affordable and sustainable housing. So, thank you. So throughout the month of September, this month, right now, Wells Fargo is supporting the construction, renovation, and repairing of affordable homes in New Jersey and across the country. And last but not least, we are here to give a special recognition to the Northside Repair Program, an exciting new initiative Paterson Habitat will offer to low to moderate income families who own a home and need repairs. These programs represent what individuals and families hope to achieve: a quality, affordable place to call their own and create a better future for their families. Not only do Habitat homeowners gain a sense of stability and pride, they also are given the opportunity to accumulate wealth as the investment in their homes grows. Strong neighborhoods are also defined by equitable public access to community amenities and outdoor recreation. That's why places like Clinton Street Park are so vital for the future of the neighborhood. So owning a home is an important part of the American dream, but it still remains out of reach for too many families. Right now, at least 1 in 5 households in New Jersey are spending over half of their income on housing, and the number of families who are struggling to afford rent is on the rise. This issue is a product of systemic inequities, and we at Wells Fargo are committed to being a part of the solution. For 3 decades, we have proudly collaborated with Habitat for Humanity to help build and repair affordable homes. Volunteering alongside local affiliates and homeowners has always been a huge source of pride for our employees. This morning alone, we have had many Wells Fargo volunteers working on a 5-home project at 150 Governor Street here in Paterson. They have been putting the final touches on these homes to make the dream of homeownership a reality for local families here in the city. Home means so much more than just a roof and walls. It is about changing lives and giving hope to those who think homeownership may not be an option for them. Today, I'm proud to share that we have donated $70,000 to Paterson Habitat to help them, to support them with their community development efforts.
Check is in the mail, right, Thomas?
Yes, it's right here.
No, they can't deposit that.
No, they can.
I could cash.
So
You could cash it at Duffy's.
First and River.
First and River.
this includes $15,000 grant from the to construct more affordable housing units, combined with $25,000 from the Wells Fargo Welcome Home Initiative, plus $30,000 from the local Wells Fargo New Jersey Foundation. On the national level, this grant is part of a $9 million commitment through the Wells Fargo Builds program to help Habitat for Humanity and Rebuilding Together build and repair nearly 450 affordable homes just this year across the country.
Yes.
Plus thousands of hours Wells Fargo employees, volunteer to this cause. So to conclude, I want to thank all of you, especially my Wells Fargo colleagues who came today to volunteer. Thank you very much.
One more round of applause for Tomas Fortures. If I don't accomplish anything else today, at least I know I achieved that.
Tag you guys in it.
Want to acknowledge a board member from the Paterson Habitat for Humanity and also the president of the Paterson Library Board, Daria Tashkin. And if we're going to be plugging places like Duffy's Tavern, she's got a pretty good bakery over on Hazel Street. Thank you. I heard you. We also have with us now, I have to give credit to our business administrator, Kathleen Long. She had the vision to create the Friends of Paterson Parks, along with Councilwoman Maritza Davila, so that we could pursue other avenues to fund park projects. And just like the county with the Friends of Passaic County Parks, we now have the Friends of Paterson Parks, and the first grant we applied for with open space, we got, and that ultimately materialized in a playground for children with to accommodate children with autism at Roberto Clemente Park. And we have two members of the Friends of Paterson Parks, and that's Hussein Byram. And you want to plug, he's got a great Turkish restaurant, Toros. And we have with us Commissioner Dipto Roy from the Friends of Paterson Parks. Steve and Kies went to one of their meetings, presented, and then $75,000 later, he got a commitment from the Friends of Paterson Parks. So they're earmarking $75,000 from the Friends of Paterson Parks for this project. So we've just been joined by a champion for Paterson Parks here in Paterson and in Trenton. When I alluded to Hinchliffe Stadium earlier, we could not make that happen without her. We're using state tax credits secured by our senator from our legislative delegation in the 35th district. We also have invested in fixing not one, not two, not three, but 4 fields in the city, 2 playgrounds to accommodate children on the spectrum, and multiple other parks that will receive enhancements as a result of our prioritization of improving parks in Paterson. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our senator here in the 35th Legislative District, Nellie Poe.
Thank you so very much, Mayor. First of all, it's always wonderful to not only join the mayor and all of the projects and the wonderful things that are happening all around our great city of Paterson, something that I am just so very happy to be a part of, and to know that we're able to do this in partnership, Mayor. It just makes me really very happy to continue to be able to say and greet all of Paterson residents and everyone who is listening, and we make sure everyone is listening because we're trying to make sure that our voices get out to the to everyone. Good. I think it's still morning. Not sure. Good morning,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to all of the wonderful, distinguished folks that are behind me. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you for your involvement. Thank you for your support and commitment to our community. This park could not be possible without the generosity of the folks that the mayor has already pointed out to. And to Wells Fargo, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for, yes, thank you. Thank you for having the confidence, the desire to want to continue to invest in our city, continue to invest and be part of this great community. This park could not be more needed for the folks and the residents throughout the community, for our children, that you could actually hear there's some of them as from the background because the school is right next door. This is a community area. This is a park that is really going to make it available for our children. It'll give them the continued pride and enjoyment that every child and every person needs, not only deserves it, but certainly should be part of the entire neighborhood. So with that, Mayor, let me just say I'm always happy to be able to just not only acknowledge the great work that you and your team and your administration are doing, but also to make sure that we are working alongside of each of our partners, both on the municipal level, the county level, the state level, and the private sector and our public sector volunteers, because without all of us, none of this is possible. So thank you so very much. On behalf of my colleagues, Assemblywoman Shavonda Sumter and Assemblyman Benji Wimberly, I bring you greetings on their behalf. They're not able to join us here today, but I am here in support of all of you and in support of this project, and I bring greetings to all of you on their behalf. Thank you so very much, Mayor.
Thank you. So, to summarize, we're all here as partners, not in crime, partners in progress. And we are profoundly grateful to our partners at the Paterson Habitat for Humanity. And our partners in Passaic County, our partners with Tomas Fortures at Wells Fargo. Because today is not just about transforming land, it's about transforming lives. And that's what we're doing here in the Northside neighborhood in Paterson. So without any further ado, there's some shovels and some hard hats, and I think it's time to break ground here at Clinton Street Park. Thank you.
Habitat for Humanity!